All right, we're going to get started in about 2 minutes. I'm going to try to start at 8:30. Just wanted to get the room set up early so we're ready to go. We've got 5 boxes on tap for tonight to finish off Breakers Club. Wait another minute or so for the last, since I officially said 8:30. Pretty excited for our selection tonight. Welcome to those joining. Like I said, I'm going to wait another minute or so since I just posted on the usual channels that I went live. So welcome, good evening, everybody. Like I said, we'll get started here in about a minute. I know some people get in a little late, but I don't like to start before I say I'm supposed to. So, okay, now I can. Now it's 8:30. All right, good evening. Tonight is our final night of Breakers Club number 2 for the year. We've got what I hope will be a really fun night ahead of us because we've got 5 boxes to rip. We have our second Big League Baseball from 2023. We've got a blaster of Absolute Baseball from 2021. We have a box of 2022 Stadium Club, which should have 2 autographs. We have our Topps Gold Label from 2019, the one with the Griffey on the front. And what I hope is a really fun box, we have a box of 2008 Donruss Threads Baseball. I've been looking forward to this one. There's a potential for a lot of really cool stuff in here. I don't really know what to expect. The box doesn't really say, but yeah, these are pretty tough to get a hold of. So I was excited to do so. So we're going to start though with our box of Big League Baseball. Since we've already done one of those, I figure this would be a good one to start with because people are going to hopefully be filtering into the chat. And then a little bit later, I'm also going to talk about the next products that we'll be busting and hopefully solicit some feedback from all of you because I have ordered some 2023 product, brand new, and kind of want to get some feedback on the best way to go about doing a break. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But first, let's jump right into our first box of the night. Like I said, we've got 5 of them, and we're going to dig in. Hopefully all of you, where you are safe from wildfires. I'm in Pennsylvania, and we're getting smoke and haze warnings. There's the empty box from the wildfires up in Canada. And then I saw online today that actually other parts of Pennsylvania had wildfires today because it's been so amazingly dry. And the winds today it was quite breezy, and I guess the humidity was low, and so all these factors make for a prime fire starting. So big concern today. So hopefully everyone is safe wherever you might happen to be. All right. Well, where we happen to be is at the start of the final evening of Breakers Club number 2 for the year. So let's jump right in, and we start with a Cub, Marcus Stroman. There we go. Brian Hayes for Pittsburgh. J.P. Crawford, Seattle. We've got a hello, my name is Brian Beatty. I think it's Beatty. Beatty? I'm assuming Beatty. I think that's right. Rookie for the Mets. We've got a foil board parallel, Carlos Correa for the Twins. There's a nice Mike Trout. and a Brandon Drury, both for the Angels, and Hyunjin Ryu for Toronto finishes off our first pack. Pack number 2. Joey Gallo for the Twins, Max Muncy for the Dodgers, Tyler Stevenson for my Reds. We've got another hello, my name is. This being, I find them very difficult to read on the front. Juan Soto. I really can't get a Soto out of that. I see the O, I guess. But for San Diego, of course. And also for San Diego, Padre Hot Pack, we've got Yu Darvish parallel. For Pittsburgh, Connor Joe, Jose Siri for the Rays, and Evan Longoria as a Diamondback. I think I'll ever get used to seeing him as a Diamondback. MJ Melendez for the Royals, Garrett Mitchell, Brewers, Jonathan Aranda, Rays. We've got an 8-bit baller, Adley Rutschman, rookie for the Orioles. That's a pretty sweet card. Going to Baltimore. We have a nice Salvador Perez foil board parallel. Rainbow board, maybe they call those. I don't know. Juan Soto base card. Masataka Yoshida for Boston. And there's Ohtani for the Angels. Pretty quiet group tonight so far. Good evening, everyone. We've got Oswaldo Cabrera for the Yanks, Kyle Stowers for the Orioles, Leover Peguero, I don't know who that is, for the Pirates. We've got a Hank Aaron Drake cereal card. Remember pulling one of those in the last box. That's pretty sweet. The Braves. Very nice. Corey Seager, foil for the Rangers, and then Kenley Jansen for the Red Sox, Noah Syndergaard for the Dodgers, and Luis Severino for New York. Let me just see if those are listed as a... No, they don't list the odds anymore on the pack wrappers. Alex Thomas for the Diamondbacks. Horizontal shot there. Miss Luis Castillo for the Mariners now. Reds could really use a good pitcher. Too bad they trade all theirs away. Seiya Suzuki for the Cubs, City Slickers. We got an Eloy Jimenez foil. We've got a mascot for the Chicago White Sox. And apparently it's just name is mascot. I don't know. That's weird. It just says on the back mascot. It's got to have a name. I don't know. Cal Raleigh, Mariners. Andrew Benintendi, White Sox. CJ Cron for the Rockies. Next pack. Gleyber Torres, Yanks. Kevin Gausman, Blue Jays. Tyler Glasnow, Rays. We have a Bo Jackson roll call. Bo knows for the Royals. That's pretty sweet. And for the White Sox, we have a Dylan Cease foil. And then Eric Hosmer for the Cubs, Luis Arias for the Marlins, and Mark Canha for the Mets. Hopefully we had 2 boxes of this big league in the Breakers Club total. So hopefully between the 2 boxes, we get most of the base cards. That's my hope anyways. Tariq Skubal, Tigers. Taylor Ward, Angels. Will Smith, Dodgers. Jazz Chisholm Jr., 8-bit baller for Miami. We've got Shea Langeliers rookie foil. Pretty sweet for the A's. Miles Mikolas for the Cardinals. Gene Segura Marlins. Kyle Lewis Diamondbacks. Next pack. Tristan McKenzie in Cleveland. Joan Durian, Twins. James Outman, rookie for the Dodgers. We've got a Brett Beatty for the Mets. This is one of those Drake cereals. Just doesn't look like the other one that we pulled, I guess. Nick Prato, rookie for the Royals. I think he's doing okay this year. Whit Merrifield, Blue Jays. Charlie Blackmon, Rockies. Luke Voigt for the Nationals. Next, Travis Swaggerty for Pittsburgh. Drew Waters, Royals. Kyle Schwarber, Phillies. Mookie Betts, City Slickers for the Dodgers. We have a Sandy Alcantara foil for the Marlins. Liam Hendricks, White Sox. Jorge Polanco, Twins. Brendan Rodgers, Rockies. So I like this edition of Big League Baseball. It was pretty pretty good, simple design. Nice cards. Sean Manaea, Giants. Adam Wainwright, Cardinals. Brandon Lowe, Rays. 8-bit baller Albert Pujols for the Cardinals. We have a nice Giancarlo Stanton foil. I like a lot of the photos in the set. Tyro Estrada for the Giants. Vlad Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays. Nico Horner for the Cubs. Just move some of those base cards out of the way here. Mitch Haniger, Giants. Jonathan India, Reds. Kyle Wright, Braves. Another 8-bit baller, Derek Jeter. And another foil, this being Wilson Contreras for the Cardinals. And we have a blue foil, not numbered on the back. Not necessarily numbered, but it is a blue parallel. Anthony Rizzo. That blue looks pretty good with the Yankees, I suppose. Trey Mancini, Cubs. And Kodai Senga, rookie for the Mets. Next pack. Willie Adames, Brewers. Sonny Gray, Twins. Stephen Kwan for the Guardians. We have an Aaron Judge. Another one of those streak cereal cards. Matt Olson foil for the Braves. Devin Williams, Brewers. Another Brewer, Rowdy Tellez. And Nestor Cortez for the Yankees. I also like these packs open nice and easy for the most part. We have a Seiya Suzuki for the Cubs. Reed Detmers, Angels. Josh Smith, Rangers. There's a Shohei Ohtani City Slicker. And our foil is going to the Yanks. Carlos Rodon. Ahmed Rosario for Cleveland. Emmanuel Clase for Cleveland. Zach Gallen for the Diamondbacks. Next up, who's this? Tyler Freeman. I don't recognize him yet. The Guardians. Matt Chapman, Blue Jays. We've got a hello, my name is Ronald Acuna Jr. So I figured better double check. Oh yeah, it says Acuna there, sort of. Ryan Mountcastle, foil. And we've got Screech for the Nationals. Mascot card. Josh Rojas, Diamondbacks. Bryce Harper, Phillies. And Jesse Winker for the Brewers. Winker being another X-Red. For the Padres, Jake Cronenworth, Shane McClanahan for the Rays, Steven Strasburg, Nationals, an 8-bit baller, Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. We've got a Shane Bieber for Cleveland, Joey Bart, Giants, Enrique Hernandez, Boston, Logan Gilbert, White Sox. Next, Michael Kopech, White Sox, Hunter Renfroe, Angels, Brian Reynolds, Pirates, another Ohtani. This time one of those Drake cereal cards. We have, who's this? Ken Waldichuk for the A's. I don't know who that is, but it's a nice foil. Max Kepler for the Twins. That's a pretty sweet photo. Brendan Donovan for St. Louis. Jurickson Profar for the Padres. 2 more packs out of this box. Chris Sale, Boston. Mackenzie Gore, Washington. City Slicker, Christian Yelich for the Brewers. We've got our Become a Big Leader, scratch off, whatever. DL Hall for the Orioles, foil. Chris Bassett, Blue Jays. Roansy Contreras, Pittsburgh. And Shane Baz for the Rays. And our final pack for our first box has Joe Ryan for the Twins. Estuary Ruiz for the A's. Jeter Downs for Washington. Got it. Hello, my name is Aaron Judge for the Yanks. We have a Joe Musgrove foil for the Padres. Another Yank, Josh Donaldson. The Dodgers get Gavin Lux, and we end with Austin Hayes for Baltimore. So that's your box of Big League. Our second box, really, but first for tonight. I think I've sorted the previous box already. So 1 box down. All right, what should we do next? How about we do the blaster? So the Absolute Blaster is supposed to contain a blaster exclusive autograph or memorabilia. So we should get a hit in this. This being 2021. Yes, 2021. 8 cards per pack, 5 packs per box. So we've certainly I've seen worse blasters put out by card companies in terms of just the raw number of packs and cards that you get. So there's your 5 packs. There's your empty blaster. All right. So good luck. And let's see what we get inside this. We begin with Nelson Cruz for the Twins. Decent design. Kind of standard Panini fare, if I'm being honest. It's not bad. It's nothing special. Bo Bichette for Toronto. Pete Alonso for New York. Nolan Arenado for St. Louis. We have a green foil parallel, Anthony Rizzo for Chicago. We have another green, Ha-Seong Kim for San Diego. We've got a, statistically speaking, Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Kind of an interesting card. And rookie class, Luis Patino for the Rays. So there's pack number 1. So you get some base cards and then a bunch of parallels and inserts apparently at the end. Or at least that's what that first pack was. All right, let's see if it holds true. Anthony Rizzo, Chicago. Starling Marte, Miami. Going back to the Brooklyn Dodger days. Roy Campanello. Just a random vintage guy in there. JT Realmuto for the Phillies. There's our first green parallel. Starling Marte for Miami. Our next green is Jordan Alvarez for Houston. Then we've got a Justin Verlander Icons and a Jose Abreu Power. Just power. Okay. Next up, Manny Machado for the Padres. Lucas Giolito for Chicago. J.P. Crawford, Seattle. Fernando Tatis Jr., Padres. Oh, we got Roy Campanello as a green parallel now. So there we go. Our other green is an extreme team, Bryce Harper. And then we have another extreme team, Luis Robert, and a rookie class, Christian Paki for the Braves. Okay, this one feels extra thick, so let's save that to last and see if that might be the one with our hit in it. Xander Bogaerts, Boston. Matt Chapman, Oakland. Clayton Kershaw, LA. Willie Adames, Tampa. Green parallel of Manny Machado for the Padres. Green parallel of a prospect, Wander Franco. That's a pretty good card. You can see the green name down there. We've got, statistically speaking, Christian Yelich for the Brewers and a Unsung Heroes of Tony Lazzeri for New York. And our last pack is, looks like it has a pretty thick card right there in the middle. Let's see if I can't, without spoiling things, let's do this. So we'll start with the green parallels this time. JT Realmuto for Philadelphia. Mike Yastrzemski for San Fran is the other green parallel. We've got a prospect, Spencer Torkelson for Detroit. We've got a rookie class, Dalton Varsho for Arizona. And then we've got a Mike Yastrzemski base. DJ LeMahieu, Yankees. Chris Bryant, Cubs. And our hit is a rookie threads, Joe Adele for the Angels. But this is one of the parallels, I think, because it looks like it's a red foil parallel. And it's numbered 1 out of 99. If I'm reading that right. Yes, 1 out of 99. If I can get my camera to focus on. It's like really hard to see with the light on here. See if that helps. It's like right on its foot. You can hopefully make that out though. 1 out of 99 right there. There. Now you can see it. Get it just right in the light. It's like right on the white of his foot, so it's hard to see. But 1 out of 99. Going to the Angels. I got to consult my list. The Angels going to Peach Pits. So congrats. Rookie threads. Numbered out 99. Not bad. I think Joe Adele might have just got sent back to the minors, though. So that's a little bit of a bummer. could be wrong about that. But that's box number 2 for tonight. 3 more boxes to go. Good evening to those who have joined since we started. We've got 3 more boxes. Let's do Stadium Club next from last year, shall we? Like I said, stay tuned because towards the end, I want to talk about what we're doing next. All right. First, the box topper. For the Mets, Max Scherzer. I do like these box toppers, but they're a giant pain to ship because they're just too big. We make do, but they are a pain to ship, I'm not going to lie. But that's going to the Mets. Hey, Michael. Nice roller coaster. Well, he was in the big leagues, wasn't? Didn't he just get sent down like recently? He's supposed to be good, so maybe he'll be, right the ship, so to speak. There's your empty box. Yes, and storing. I do agree. They are a pain to store. Although, I don't know if I have them handy. Let me see real quick. Yeah, Ultra Pro makes like 1 pocket, and they also make 2 pocket pages, which I don't have any of right now. But this is a 1 pocket page, and I don't know if I can get the camera to focus, but there's actually it's fused here so that cards, especially vertical oversized cards, fit nicely in sheets like that. So I don't know whether the Stadium Club box topper, they might be a little bit too big for the 2 per page one, but they'll definitely fit in those. I've had to do that with the Allen Ginter box toppers because they're usually a little bit bigger. I think the Stadium Club ones will fit 2 per page though. Yeah. Yep, oversized cards are always kind of a pain. And even worse for thick oversized cards if you get an oversized relic or something. All right, so this is 2022 Stadium Club. We should get 2 autographs, I believe, in here. So good luck. And of course, lots of nice photography. So we'll try to make sure that we focus on that as we go through. But we start with Bryce Harper for the Phillies. And again, even the kind of standard shots are nice. Okay. We've got Franmil Reyes for the Guardians. We have a Jose Ramirez upside down. That is a red foil parallel for the Guardians. Good color parallel for Cleveland. Set that one aside. Fernando Tatis, Padres. Mookie Betts, Dodgers. Drew Ellis, Arizona. Jose Altuve, Houston. And, Ivan Castillo for the Royals. I haven't found sheets that fit Yu-Gi-Oh size cards. No one makes them for a popular franchise. Okay, so I have heard of Yu-Gi-Oh, but I know nothing about it. How are the cards? I just assumed they were the same size. Are they bigger than regular cards? Nick Lodolo rookie. I don't think I have this card, so that's cool for the Reds. Larry Walker, Rockies. We have a Team of the Future, Luis Robert, White Sox. And we have what I think is an autograph. It is an autograph. Going to the Yankees, rookie auto, Luis Gil for the Yankees. Kind of an epic looking autograph. Autographed card, actually. Going to the Yankees. I'll sleep that in a second. Reed Detmers for the Angels. Jeff Bagwell, Astros. Nolan Ryan with his puppy for Texas. And Tony Gwynn for the Padres. Yeah, I had no idea that Yu-Gi-Oh was a different size, so. All right. So we found our first auto. There should be two. Hopefully the second one is something amazing. Like usually you just get two rookie autos, which can be amazing. Don't get me wrong, but you know, I kind of like to pull like a legend auto. Okay, so let's see here. Yu-Gi-Oh! 59 by 86 when you compare to other trading card games like Pokemon, which are 63 by 88. Okay. Okay, so they're the same size. I have some board games. I understand the size, I think exactly, like just a little bit thinner. I know you can get sleeves that fit that size specifically, but yeah, I don't know about pages. Sonny Gray for the Twins. Thurman Munson for the Yanks. We have a Shane McClanahan red foil parallel for the Rays. George Brett, Royals. Cal Raleigh, Mariners. Cody Bellinger, Dodgers. Randy Johnson for the Mariners. And Tyler Gilbert for the Diamondbacks. Yeah, in board game parlance, that size, I think they're called Chimera sleeves for reasons that I don't know why. But that seems to be this. I think that's the naming convention they used that I saw. All right, we've got for the Cubs, Marcus Stroman, Julio Urias, playing soccer, I guess, for the Dodgers. We have a TJ Friedl, black parallel for the Reds. There's a nice Ken Griffey Jr. with Ken Griffey Sr. cameo. That's a great card. I haven't seen that card, I don't think, for Seattle. We've got Hank Aaron for the Braves with Willie Mays there. Andy Ashby for the Brewers. Wander Franco rookie. Pretty good one to pull for the Rays. And Cedric Mullins for Baltimore. Yeah, I'm getting more and more into board games, and with that comes buying sleeves for cards, especially cards for games that you use a lot, and I have learned a lot about different card sizes. So it's only a matter of time before that probably makes its way to baseball. Adam Wainwright, Cardinals. Ian Anderson, Braves. We have a Logan Webb red parallel for the Giants. Jose Abreu, White Sox. Tyler McGill, for the Mets. Wilson Contreras, Cubs. David Wright, Mets. And Akil Baddoo for Detroit. I do like this set a lot. We have a Cal Ripken Jr. cameo on a Nettie Murray card. Kind of cool. Corey Seager, Rangers. We have, numbered out of 50. This is a blue parallel for the Phillies. Zach Wheeler. This is numbered 11 out of 50. There we go. Going to Philadelphia. Pretty nice card. I like it. For the Phillies. The Phillies are going to Iowa State Bison. Michael, congrats. Very nice. I'll save that in a second. It does have like a bit of a rough edge here. I don't really see damage to my eye, but it is a little rough. Just for full clarity. You can't like really see it, but you can feel it. It's almost like anyways, not too bad, but worth mentioning. Max Kepler, Twins. Chris Taylor, Dodgers. Alfonso Rivas, Cubs. Byron Buxton, Twins. Marcus Semien, Rangers. I'm just going to sleeve that real quick. Alrighty. My sleeves are for baseball cards. Speaking of the different card sleeve sizes, although there are also plenty of baseball card sleeve options because there are sleeves for thicker cards and quote unquote regular cards, but you know, we make do. All right, moving on. Will Smith, Dodgers. Paul Goldschmidt, Cardinals. We have a Pete Alonso Power Zone for the Mets. Luke Williams, Marlins. Jock Peterson, Giants. Chris Sale, Red Sox. Brian De La Cruz, Marlins. And Stan Musial for St. Louis. I'm going to move these base cards back just a bit, and we'll keep going. Yeah, there are individual sleeves that fit thick cards fine. You can buy those, but I don't know of pages that fit thick cards well. If anyone does know of any, let me know, because I have nearly collected 2 different years of Allen and Ginter relics, but I haven't figured out how to store them yet. So I would love if someone has good information on that. All right, we've got Matt Olson for the Braves. Behind him is Carlton Fisk for Boston. And then we have this slippery card, die cut Clayton Kershaw. I'm assuming this is a triumvirate. Doesn't actually say that on there, but it's card T10, and it looks like it would slot in next to 2 others. So I'm going to go with that's what that is. It's pretty sweet, though. And then we have a Stadium Club Chrome Juan Soto. I think these are a box hit. On to the Nationals. Casey Mize, Detroit. Pete Alonso with a lot of bubble gum. Zach Short, Detroit. And Hoy Park for Pittsburgh. Next pack. Brooks Robinson, Baltimore. Andre Jackson, Dodgers. We have a red parallel of Nick Fortes for the Marlins, rookie. Ryan Velotti, Rockies. JT Realmuto, Phillies. Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt, White Sox. Keith Hernandez, Mets. Jared Walsh, Angels. Next, Alberto Mondesi, Royals. Brian Crawford, Giants. We have another Pete Alonso, this being a team of the future for the Mets. We have what looks like our next auto. It is our next auto. Connor Seabold, rookie for the Red Sox. Going to Super Gadget, a.k.a. Jet Wings. So congrats on that. Seabold auto. I'll save that one in a moment. Shane Bieber, Cleveland. Rookie Henderson, Athletics. Joe Ryan, Twins. Otto Lopez, Blue Jays. So like I said, usually you get 2 rookie autos in Stadium Club. That seems to be the way it goes. Well, who knows? The autos are on card. All the autos in Stadium Club, at least all the ones I've ever pulled from this, we've opened a few boxes of these now in different times. They were both on card. Yeah, that is nice. Much better than stickers for sure. John Kruk, Philadelphia. Chipper Jones, Atlanta. We have an upside down Max Scherzer because it's a red parallel. I like that they're upside down. It makes it so you don't miss them. Mariano Rivera, Yankees. CJ Abrams, Padres. Jesus Sanchez, Marlins. Shane Baz, rookie for the Rays. And Anthony Rizzo. It's a pretty sweet card of him, actually, for New York. Yeah, the on-card cards are nice. Juan Soto, Washington. Whoa. Come back here. They're a little slippery, though. You got to be careful. Trevor Story, Boston. We have a Julio Rodriguez black parallel, rookie. That's a nice one for the Mariners. Very nice. We have a Willie Mays for the Giants. It's a sweet card. Bryson Stott, Phillies. Max Muncy, Dodgers. Jake Flaherty, Cardinals. David Ortiz, Boston. What do we got here? Like 4 more packs, it looks like. So next up, after we still have another box to do tonight, but for our next group breaks, well, let me get through this pack and then I'll explain. Joe Carter, Blue Jays. Gavin Sheets, White Sox. We have a Juan Yepez for the Cardinals, red parallel. Spencer Strider, Atlanta. Albert Pujols, St. Louis. Lorenzo Cain, Milwaukee. Bo Bichette, Blue Jays. And Kyle Schwarber for the Phillies. So I ordered, and they are due to arrive in the next day or two. Some new stuff. So I've got 2 boxes of 2023 Donruss coming, 2 boxes of 2023 Heritage coming, and 2 boxes of 2023 Top Series 2 coming. They should all be here in the next day or two. So my question for everybody, and I would love you to chime in here, is how would you like me to do the breaks? Should I do one big break for all 6 boxes? Should I split it up into 3 separate breaks, just doing like the 2 boxes of Donruss, the 2 boxes of Heritage, and the 2 boxes of Series 2? Or should I do one break using 3 of the boxes? Or should I keep them for a larger Breakers Club? Those are the options that I came up with quickly. All right, you think about it. Let me know. Jim Abbott, Angels. Alex Kirilloff, Twins. We have a red Nelson Cruz. Walker Buehler, Dodgers. Nolan Arenado, Cardinals. Charlie Blackmon, Rockies. Sean Manaea, Padres. And Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox. 2 packs remaining. So yeah, I'd love to know what you would think would be ideal. Jazz Chisholm Jr. for the Marlins. We have a Josh Lowe, Rays. We have a Mike Trout Power Zone card. Mike Trout for the Angels. Tyler O'Neill, Cardinals. Bobby Dahlbeck, Boston. Tyler Stevenson, Reds. We have a Dave Stewart. That looks like it could be an upper deck card. That doesn't look like a Topps card. That looks like an upper deck card. Dave Stewart for the Athletics. And Mackenzie Gore for the Padres. And one more for this. And then we'll do our last couple of boxes. We have 2 more boxes, actually. Kyle Lewis, Seattle. Connor Wong, Boston. We have a Ronald Acuna Jr. Destiny card. We've got a Ryan Sandberg for the Cubs. Darryl Strawberry for the Mets. Alejo Lopez for the Reds. Garrett Cole, Yankees. And AJ Alexy finishes us off for the Rangers. So yeah, I'd love to know what you think in terms of those boxes I mentioned. If you're someone interested in 2023 product, how should we, what would be an ideal group break situation? So our main hits out of this box, just to recap quickly, we had the Luis Gil auto. We had a Connor Seabold Red Sox auto. And we had the Zach Wheeler blue foil out of 50 for Philadelphia. So those were our 3 main hits there. Hey, Ben. We just finished the 3rd box for tonight. We did Big League, and we did the blaster of Absolute Baseball, and then we just finished Stadium Club, which I think you maybe just caught the tail end of. We still have that one and Gold Label. I'm actually most excited about this one, so I'm going to do Gold Label next. So we'll get this out of the way again. I was saying to Ben and those that just joined, I have recently ordered 2023 Donruss, 2023 Heritage, and 2023 Top Series 2 boxes, 2 from each of those sets. So would love to hear how people might want a group break involving those, whether it be a big Breakers Club like this with all 6 boxes plus some more, or whether I should just do like the Donruss on its own break and the Heritage on its own break and the Series 2 as its own break, or how best to split those things up. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Yeah, watch the replay. You'll see the beginning. Kid events. Yeah, I've got my son he just turned 5, and he has his preschool graduation, I guess you could call it, tomorrow. So I'll be doing that. All right. So this pack just feels heavier, but that's what your packs look like. And we should get one, I think one autograph is promised. One framed auto per box. So good luck, because we could pull something quite good out of this. This is a higher end. It's not super high end, but it's higher than I usually buy. Certainly for myself. All right, so we've got Javier Baez. This is a class 1. They're split up into different parallels. I cannot guarantee I will be able to figure this out in real time, although I can see that this does say class 1 on the back. We've got class 1 Ronald Acuna Jr. We have a class 1 black, I think, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's a rookie for him, for the Padres. Because remember, this is 2019. So now we know which rookies are worth holding on to. We have a class 2 black, I believe, Chipper Jones. And then we have a class 2, also Chipper Jones. So you can see this is like the regular version, and this is the black version. So two Chipper Jones in there. '22 is the last year they're doing those. Really? I did not know that. I like Gold Label. Gary Sanchez, Yankees, class 1. Bryce Harper, Phillies, class 1. We have a rookie Carter Kieboom, class 3 for the Nationals. That was a name that was all over the place, and then don't hear about him anymore. We have another class 3. This is a class 3 black, Robinson Cano for the Mets. I believe those are pretty rare. And we have a class 2, Ernie Banks. That's a great looking card. Let's see, class 3 blacks, I think, are class 3 parallels blacks are 1 in 20 packs. So fairly rare, because you only get, whatever I said, 8 packs in a box or something like that. Is that what it said? It doesn't say. I don't know. I don't have time to look. Deal with that later. Chipper Jones, class 1 for the Braves. Ernie Banks, class 1 for the Cubs. We've got a class 1 black of Keston Hiura for Milwaukee. We have a Justin Verlander blue class 2. Now this is numbered 66 out of 99. Going to Houston. That's a very nice card. And we have a class 2 Mike Piazza for the Mets. I'm going to sleeve that Verlander, though. This set is probably a nightmare to actually collect all the parallels and stuff, but it is sharp looking. If I had more money, I would consider it. Also, I need storage space. Mike Piazza, Mets. Deion Sanders, there's a name you don't see often in baseball card products anymore, for the Braves. We have a class 3 Michael Kopech rookie for the White Sox. Ooh, we have a class 1 red Paul Goldschmidt for St. Louis. That's numbered 32 out of 75 down the bottom. One of St. Louis. That's a nice one as well. Who's the Cardinals this time? Larry. There you go. 32 out of 75. That's beautiful, especially for a Cardinals card with the red parallel. I'll sleeve that in a second. And there's another Deion, this time being a class 2. So these are beautiful cards. Yeah, Verlander is having a rough year. He's on my fantasy team. He was my pitcher keeper, and it was a bad choice so far. Cardinals, you took the Cardinals just for Goldie, and there you go. Can't ask for much more than that, really. All right, for the Reds, we've got a rookie Nick Senzel. Pretty nice card there. Yadi Molina for the Cardinals. That's a class 1. We have a Chris Davis class 1. We have a black class 1 Robinson Cano for the Mets. And we have another Nick Senzel, this time Class 2. Pretty sure the auto is in our last pack because they're framed and you can just tell from the pack. The pack's heavier. Clayton Kershaw, Class 1 for the Dodgers. George Springer, Class 1 for the Astros. There's another Verlander, this time base card, Class 1. We have a Mookie Betts, Class 3 for Boston. And a Yadi Molina, Class 2 for St. Louis. All right, so this should hold the framed card. The autos are on the gold frame, so let's take this card out. So in the back. So this is a Class 1 black Jose Ramirez for Cleveland. We have a Class 1 rookie Carter Kieboom for Washington. And our, see if you can guess who we have here. It's a rookie. There's your auto. I'll give you a second to chime in. Who do we get? I don't know who we got. I don't know the answer. Give you a chance to look. It's a rookie. Probably a pitcher. Looks like a pitcher. For Atlanta, Colby Allard. Who is Colby Allard, I wonder? Pitcher for the Braves. You were right. It is a pitcher. Now, they're on card. That's nice. And these are gorgeous. If you've never held one of these autos before, they are chunky boys. Gold plated. And they're like shiny, and I really like the autos. Not the name we were looking for, let's be honest. But Jason has the Braves, and I'm sure Jason won't complain. Because anytime you can add one of these to your collection, do so. They're very nice. Although storage is a problem, as we've kind of been discussing today. Probably a pitcher, always a pitcher. Yeah, pitcher autos. It's a thing. I don't know anything about Colby Allard. It's his rookie. I'm not sure that's a good thing, though, since it's from 2019. But even so, we still pulled a couple really good veteran parallels. The Goldie and the Verlander, both excellent pulls, plus plenty of other parallels in there. So not bad. Could have done better, I suppose, but not bad. I really enjoy that set. I just can't afford it. It's the only downside. All right. Last box. Last box for Breakers Club. This Breakers Club 2. Don't know when we'll do another one. Maybe, like I said, I've got those 6 boxes total of 2023 products coming. Whether I turn that into a Breakers Club or split those up, I would love to hear what you guys would prefer. Yeah, that's what I have. All right. So this is from 2008, Donruss Threads. And yeah, 5 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. And it just says look for Generations Material Prime, All-Time Legends. It is a hobby box. And then there's like tons of relics and things to look for, but I don't know how many hits are actually in a box. So we'll find out. Let's see. Colby went to Texas and back to the Braves and hasn't pitched anywhere this year. Okay, well, that's not a good sign, is it? All right, so we've got all kinds of stuff here. That's the checklist. Probably didn't leave that up long enough for anyone to read it, but I'm going to take these packs out of the box and get the box out of the way. There's your empty box. All right, so good luck. I honestly have no idea what to expect with this set, but it was one of those that I've had my eye on for a while. And finally found one that I could pull the trigger on. So I did. Figured it'd be a nice mix of veterans and legends in some cases. So, and hopefully we get something cool. So we start off with Brooks Robinson for Baltimore. So that's cool. For Colorado, we got Hector Gomez. For the Reds, Tom Seaver. So quite the variety of players already. And just like that, I mean, we already won. We already won. For the Astros, Nolan Ryan, number 2 out of 50, dual relic. For Houston, who grabbed the Astros? Brew, Mark. That is going to you. Does have a little bit of a mark up at the top there. Like, it's not damage. It's just like it looks like an ink mark or something. But Nolan Ryan, numbered out of 50. Bright orange. Beautiful. Beautiful card. So this box worth it already. We also have a George Brett for the Royals base and Austin Romine for the Yankees. And this is how Panini should do it. Put AL or NL next to the New York. That would be much appreciated. Yeah, Nolan Ryan might end up being a good pitcher. So there's a pitcher hit we don't mind. So every now and then those pitcher hits are good. But yeah, oftentimes they're not. But we'll take a Nolan Ryan. I know Brew will. I don't know if Brew's watching right now. He must not be. I'd be excited if I were him. All right, Hank Aaron for the Braves starts off our next pack. Luis Aparicio for the White Sox. The Dodgers get Andrew Lambeau. So you get like all these legends and then random rookies. We have packing material. For the Cubs, Josh Vitters and Jordan Schaefer for Atlanta. So it feels like this was done as kind of trying to get around the logo issue. So we've got Gary Carter for the Mets, but like they kind of did like weird stuff to the logos. We've got Wilber Bucardo for San Fran. You can see they just what's the word I'm looking for? Photoshop. There we go. They photoshopped all the logos off of Mr. Bucardo. We have a Baseball Americana, Willie Mays. Got a little chip at the bottom there, you can see, but Willie Mays. Ooh, this is numbered out of 500. Now, it doesn't actually have a team listed on here, but I think Willie Mays and Giants would be the only acceptable place to put that card. So that will go to the Giants. And we have a packing dummy card. And then behind that, we have Jim Rice for Boston and Don Larson, another pitcher. Let me sleeve Mr. Willie Mays here. All right. Fun stuff so far. Like I said, I have no idea how many relics to expect. So maybe it's just one. Maybe we'll get a bunch. Don't know. Red Schoendienst, St. Louis. Eddie Murray, Baltimore. Brandon Hamilton, Detroit. Junk card. Madison Bumgarner, San Fran. He was okay for a while. And there's Nolan Ryan, Texas. Texas here. Houston for the relic. We have Pete Rose for the Reds. Fernando Garcia for the Royals. Don Mattingly, Yankees. Carlton Fisk, Boston. And Danny Duffy for the Royals. All right. Paul Molitor, Twins. We have a Stormy Pimentel for Boston. And we have a Century Legends, Bob Gibson. That'll be going to St. Louis. Not serially numbered, but pretty cool. Dummy card. Tim Raines for the Expos. And Lou Marson for the Phillies. The base design, the base card design gives me sweet Upper Deck Sweet Spot vibes with the baseball stitching in the corner. It's not raised like Sweet Spot usually was, but that's what it reminds me of. Dennis Eckersley, St. Louis. Cal Ripken Jr., Orioles. John Still for Boston. Oakland gets Chris Carter, and Boston gets Jeff Corselletti. Don't recall that name. Next pack. Tony Perez for the Reds. Another red, Alexis Olivares. And then we have something very shiny here. Ooh, it's a rookie auto for Baltimore. This is Tyler Henson. Super shiny. And it is numbered. 535 out of 999. 535 out of 999. Going to the Orioles. Baltimore. Going to Jetwing Super Gadget. It is a sticker auto. You can probably make out the sticker there. Tyler Henson. I'll save that in a second. George Bush, Yale. This is just a non-MLB team, so this will be randomized amongst all people at the end of the break, along with all the other cards that we've pulled that don't belong to a specific team. And Angel Villalona for San Fran. Let me sleeve our auto here. So that's our second hit out of this box. Not as exciting as the first one, if you ask me, but, you know. All right. Elvis Andrus for Texas. Luis Exposito, Boston. Ryan Sandberg, Cubs. Stan Musial, Cardinals. Carl Yastrzemski, Boston. Next pack. The Lucas Duda for the Mets. Harmon Killebrew for the Twins. We have a Court Kings Derek Rose. Why is there a Court King card in our baseball card pack? I don't know. But there you go. It's like a Diamond King, but it's a Court King. I can't explain why that's in here. But it'll be randomized amongst all of you. Bud Norris, Houston. Bob Feller, Cleveland. I know virtually nothing about basketball, so. Jeffrey Carvajal? I'm sure I mispronounced that. San Diego. Bob Gibson, St. Louis. Brooks Robinson, Baltimore. Jairo Heredia, Yankees. And Reggie Jackson for the A's. Then Morris the basketball emoji. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing on that one. That was a surprise. Carlos Carrasco, Phillies. Willie McCovey, Giants. Ooh, we have a red Schoendienst. This looks like a green foil parallel, numbered 35 out of 250. Going to St. Louis. I'll sleeve in a second. Jose Tabata for the Mets and Mike Schmidt for the Phillies. There's that Schoendienst again. Numbered 35 out of 250. All right, let's slide some base cards back there. A fun box. Truly don't know what you're going to get in any pack. I think we might have another hit of some type. It's a thick one. Joe Jackson, Shoeless Joe for the White Sox. Sean O'Sullivan, Angels. Willie Mays, Giants. Andrew Lafave, Washington. We have a Josh Reddick for Boston and a, wow, rookie class autographed letter, James Darnell. James Darnell for San Diego, numbered 32 out of 280. I never pull letters, though, so that's awesome. Let's go into San Diego. Who has the Padres? FSC grad, a.k.a. Matt with the Padres. James Darnell. Pretty cool. It's a cool relic. 32 out of 280. I'd much prefer that over a sticker auto. So that's nice. It's very thick. I don't know if might have to search for a different card sleeve for this one. I don't know if it'll fit in. Nope, definitely not going to try. Oh, let's see if I have a larger sleeve over here. As you might be able to imagine, my desk is a wreck from all of these boxes of cards we keep opening. All right, I did have a sleeve for a larger, thicker card. So there we go. All right. Very nice. Again, with the, I just don't know what to expect from any pack, which makes it fun. And Yuri Rodriguez for the Rockies. Don Sutton for the Dodgers. Ruben Tejada for the Mets. Al Kaline, Tigers. Jesus Montero, Yankees. Ernie Banks, Cubs. Brian Peterson, Marlins. We have a Kirk Gibson Century Stars. Not numbered, but going to the Tigers. Kirk Gibson. Kirk Gibson base card. Same photo. Also for Detroit. And Carlos Gonzalez for Oakland. Next up. Ooh, we have, we might have a redemption. Steve Carlton, Phillies. Desmond Jennings, Rays. Robin Yount, Brewers. Luis Cruz, Houston. We have another Court King, O.J. Mayo. Why is that in here? I don't know. And we have, geez, this is a thick redemption. Card number 169, rookie class, expired 4/22/2010. Authentic redemption card. So this is probably not going to be anything, but I wonder if I can pull up the checklist. I wonder if I can find who was card 169. 169. Armando Galarraga, it looks like. Maybe. There's a lot of 169 rookie class. I'm trying to look quickly. It's not easy. Oh, Ben says Aaron Schaefer for the Cubs. Okay. Well, I'll have to look. I'll have to see if I'm on Baseball Cardpedia and it's not clear to me. from looking quickly. So this is going to go in somebody's pile. I have to figure out who card 169 is for sure. It says it's rookie class card set, so I'm don't actually see that listed on Baseball Cardpedia. So I'll have to look on TCDB. They might be better. But Ben says he thinks it's Aaron Schaefer. So Ben's probably right. But I'll try to verify that. So at least it's not like, well, we would be more upset, honestly, if it was a redemption for, like, I don't know, Willie Mays or something. All right, moving on. Will Clark, San Fran. Dale Murphy, Atlanta. Oh, just like that. How about another auto? This one going to the Twins. Minnesota. Going to Iowa State Bison, a.k.a. Michael. We've got David Bromberg. This is also numbered 441 out of 999. Oh, Ben Moore says TCDB rookie class autos 151 to 187. Yes, that would be what I was looking for. All right, so for the Twins, David Bromberg. Let me sleeve that real quick. It's another one of the letters. Oh, that's cool. Or over a decade too late for it, but Michael Burgess for Washington and Fred Lynn for Boston. Since Donruss as a company is no more, I'm guessing that redemption will not be honored. Next pack. Nick Weglars, Cleveland. Never heard of him. Sean Doolittle, Oakland. Have heard of him. Juan Marichal, Giants. Ryan Patterson, Toronto. And for Seattle, Danny Carroll. Reach out to Panini, see if you can get some points. Yeah. Is Panini like, are they on their last legs? I don't know. Didn't they lose like all their sports licenses pretty much? Matt Gamble, Milwaukee. Boston, Lars Anderson. We have another basketball card. I guess this is just an insert for baseball. Michael Beasley. Frank Howard for Washington and Wade Boggs for Boston. I mean, there's no harm in asking for those points, I suppose. Carl Erskine, Dodgers. David Bromberg, Minnesota. Steve Garvey, Dodgers. For the Cubs, Jovan Rosa and Mark Fidrych for Detroit. Fidrych? I should really know how to say his name. Next pack. Tony Perez for the Reds. Also for the Reds, Alexis Olivares. We have a Whitey Ford for the Yankees, Century Legend. Not numbered, but pretty nice. For Seattle, Idelio Colina and Alan Trammell for the Tigers. We're down to 3 more packs. For Texas, Elvis Andrus. For Boston, Luis Exposito. Ryan Sandberg for the Cubs. Patrick Ryan for the Brewers. Tony Gwynn for the Padres. Next pack. For the Mets, Lucas Duda. For the Twins, Harmon Killebrew. We have for Minnesota, college grades, Dave Winfield. Dave Winfield at Minnesota, starting both baseball and basketball. Led the Hoops team to a Big Ten title, led the Golden Gophers to College World Series, where he was Series MVP. He remains the only person to be drafted by 4 different leagues. Well, there's some trivia for you. Dave Winfield. Cool. Abraham Almonte for the Yankees, and for Florida, John Rayner. All right, final pack. And this is the final pack of Breakers Club. Breakers Club 2 for the year 2023. We end with Yafrique Carvial for San Diego, Bob Gibson for St. Louis. We have a Generations, Willie Mays and Willie McCovey for the Giants. I'm glad that they're the same team. Number 98 out of 100. Going to San Fran. The Giants. Going to Nick. I bet Nick will be happy with that card if he doesn't already own it. Very shiny. That's a nice one. I'll sleeve that in a second. And then our last couple base, we've got Duke Snider for the Dodgers and Brent Brewer for the Milwaukee Brewers. Guy meant to be a Brewer, I suppose. All right. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is Breaker Club number 2 for 2023. I have a lot of cards to sort. Those that like to get cards shipped after Breaker Clubs are over, definitely have to give me a couple days here. I will admit that I'm a little bit behind sorting last week's cards, but I'll get caught back up. If you want your card shipped, easiest way to do that is just shoot me a message over on the Discord. Also, just to save time, send me your mailing address with that message, and then I'll get back to you once I have stuff sorted. Like I said, it's going to take me a couple of days yet. So, be patient. And if you don't want stuff sent yet, that's cool. I can just add it to your stack and then ship later. So some people wait till their stacks get very large before I ship. I think I won't say who I shipped this to, but earlier this year I shipped over 6 pounds to one person and 5 pounds to another. So that's a lot of cards. For now, like I said, the next stuff we're going to do is 2023 Donruss, 2023 Heritage, and 2023 Series 2 in some fashion. I have 2 boxes of each of those that should be arriving any day now. And once I get those in hand, I will try to figure out the best way to make it work. So stay tuned to the Discord for that. Definitely invite you to join the Discord. If you need a link to the Discord itself, you can find me at Nachos Grande blog and right there, or you can find me over on my Facebook page as well. But I do most of the group break stuff now over on the Discord just to keep things a little bit cleaner, and it's easier to keep track of, I think, for everybody, honestly, because I can set up a different thread for each break so that people can follow along. But I think that will do it for tonight, and that will do it for Breakers Club 2 this year. I want to thank all of you for joining me, both those of you that participated by buying teams, but also those of you that just hung out with me each night. Definitely appreciate the chatting. Ben Moore says Panini's going back to stickers. Yeah. We'll see how the Donruss is. That's a Panini product, so we'll get our taste of their stuff, I suppose, for the year. Yes, thank you, one and all. Triple L, Larry, thank you. And like I said, I'll be talking to you soon, and I'll be working on sorting these over the next, week or so. It'll take me a while, especially if I do some more blog posts where I try to recap some of the boxes. So anyways, thanks again and have a good night. I'm out. Bye for now.